Okay, I'm going to be doing an analysis of this game, Fnatic versus H2K. I think it's going on right now, but I'm just going to start at the beginning. So, pretty standard bans. Riven is interesting. I haven't seen that in a while. I'm guessing Huni plays a mean Riven, but Azir, Kalista, Fizz, Echo, all pretty standard bans for this patch. And then the Thresh ban. And so, as far as picks, uh, the first pick, Sivir, is just the most versatile AD carry. It doesn't give anything away up about your comp. And that combined with Olaf is honestly pretty scary. Oh man. So Fnatic has a huge movement speed team because of the Jace Gate, Sivir, Alt, Janna, movement speed buff. Ryze has a movement speed buff. Or actually, I don't know if he does anymore, but. And then Olaf. If they decide to if they decide to go in on a fight, like they're gonna have five guys just sprinting at you so fast, and I don't think H2K can deal with it. They have the alley headbutt. Corky's gonna be fine, like he'll be able to get away, but other than that, they shouldn't be having to stand in one spot for like Rumble unless like a huge Rumble alley combo with a Rek'Sai knockup comes out. That's the only thing I can see. Yeah, I like Fnatic's comp a lot better. They have like a poke, movement speed, engage, disengage comp with Janna. They can disengage any fight really, and they have the poke for sieging, and Rise is just gonna get huge. I don't know how you're not banning Rise, but leaving Rise up could be a mistake. Like, I see what you're trying to do with the Varus pick, but I just don't think it's gonna work out that well for Ryu because I think Jace outscales. I think Jace has a stronger early game, even. I think it's just a much better pick overall, especially with their team because of the gate and the movement speed uh, portion of their team. So we'll see how it goes. On the other hand, I guess H2K is relatively tanky. Ali Rumble is kind of tanky, and Rek'Sai. But so far, I like Fnatic's comp more. I can skip this. Um, so Corky, Ali, and Sivir Janna. So yeah, Sivir Janna pushes really, really hard. So I think they might go for a lane swap. They can also go. They can also heads up against them for sure. Like if their plan is to 4v0 and expecting 4v0, they're gonna want to have Sivir pushing. The top lane. So Krep was talking about how this is so good for H2K. I honestly think this will turn out better for uh, Fnatic. Fnatic pushes way faster. Like, yeah, they do have the damage reduction in the top lane on the tower, but just feel that because they're pushing so much faster and with the Janna buff to attack damage, like they're just gonna get the tower faster. It's probably better they get the dragon. H2K will get the dragon after this. After they trade towers, but if they can get the top tower fast enough and rotate down bottom, rotate their AD, or continue pushing top, they'll force a play either to give up uh, an inner for dragon if they start moving towards it, um, or they have to go defend the top tower. Yeah, I think this is fine for Fnatic. I don't know what they're talking about. Yeah, they get the tower way faster. Like it's an even trade pretty much. They're both gonna get the tower. But they're getting Huni huge. The lane's pushing towards him. He's gonna get solo XP. He's gonna be able to get the tier easily. Charge it up. He has a solo lane. Oh, big gank. He's gonna have to flash. Yeah. Cancels the teleport? That's such a... I think H2K, what they should have done is push down the tower faster. They have less damage reduction. If they got 4 people there quickly, they could kill the tower and go do dragon right away. I don't know if Fnatic would have responded, but at least you control the dragon area and force Fnatic to respond. This is probably what we're gonna see. Oh man. Yeah, this is a good dive. It's pretty safe. They have 4. Yeah, this is done. Reckless even took aggro. But like they could get the second. They could get the inner. But it's like the top of H2K, the 3 guys on the top side. Like yeah, I guess they were probably trying to rotate for Huni. So good play by Huni to teleport, but it's a free dragon for Fnatic. Like I think they're swapping. They're just swapping straight up better. They're outplaying H2K with swaps. Jace is already doing some pretty huge damage. I think in the mid game, he is going to be a problem for H2K. Luckily they have a heal, AoE heal, but I still think Jace is going to be huge for Fnatic. Once we see team fights coming, I think the movement speed will be really evident. The movement speed comp that they have. They have so many team movement speed buffs. I'm sure Olaf's going to get Righteous Glory too. I mean, so they'll have Talisman of Ascension on Janna, Sivir ult, Jace Gate. Olaf has his Ghost and probably Righteous Glory. And his ult now gives movement speed and I can't remember now. I haven't read the new Rise, honestly, but his ult used to give movement speed. Maybe it doesn't anymore. They have 8 movement speed buffs, like 4 of them are AoE. So I think really smart team comp from them. Meanwhile, H2K does have a strong spiking mid game with the Trinity Force Corki, the tier stacking up on Varus, and Rumble has a really strong mid game. That's kind of their saving grace, is that Rumble doesn't need a lot of farm to be doing a lot of damage. So they're just trying to get Rumble some levels, get him level 6, and hope for the best, kind of. But I don't know. I think Fnatic has a better comp late game, so they just have to keep uh, keep kind of lasting out, not falling behind. And they're already ahead, 600 gold, so doesn't bode well for H2K. There's the movement speed. Like dashes, when you have such a strong movement speed like that, like it doesn't matter how far someone dashes, if that's the only he flashes and uses tunnel, and all you need is one route, and Olaf is fast enough to catch him. Imagine with all of that other stuff, Righteous Glory, Janna, Sivir ult, like it's only gonna get harder for H2K. Like I don't know, they're gonna have to make some plays real soon, but I don't know what plays they can make. They should be ganking mid right now. Like Alistar needs to get level 6, is he? No, he's level 4. Like Alistar isn't one of those supports. He can do okay with little levels, but he's not tanky without his ult. And he'll just get blown up in team fights. I don't know what that was. So 40 seconds, we should see, yeah, about 40 seconds you should back. So we're seeing all red team backing for Dragon. They have the timer, obviously. So they're going to back, get items, and prep for what's going to be pretty much their, I'd say, biggest chance to get back in this game. They have to win the team fight somehow, which I don't think they'll be able to do with their comp. They don't have a level 6 ally. Rek'Sai, it's not that tanky yet. Corki has no Sheen, just a Phage. So if there's maybe they should give it up. Wow. So this is, yeah, here's the gank mid. Thank you. Hammer, hammer. Oh man, he could have got a kill there. So they kind of over like Reckless is ballsy, but it's good flash, good flash. So this is whoa. This should still be, I think, Fnatic winning for a free dragon. Still not level 6 on Ally.
Little bit of hesitation on H2K side on that dive. Ryu connects the Varus to ultimate, but yeah, Odo1, they wasn't sure to use Equalize. He uses it, but Ryu, Febiven buys enough time.
Yeah, we'd love to see H2K just be happy with the fact they got the cleanse and flash away.
Oh yeah, the Rumble ults. I'll take another look at it. The Rumble ult could have been better.
Quicker as well, but they just decided to deny more creeps.
As we highlighted, Fnatic recalled very early from top lane team roulette. Huni just killed the tower on his own.
So this is the setup. They bring Rumble from the top lane, and they meet up here. So Varus hits the ult. Boom. So ideally, the Rumble ult goes like this direction, because he either has to flash this way and walk through it, and they're gonna flank him up and sweep him out of the tower, or that's the best ult he could have done. But he does this. He could just flash out and walk, but you want it to cover across the whole lane, because then he would have to flash towards them, and he's just closer to the allies. But like, it should have been on more of an angle, and it should have started ideally where he was standing too. You can get more distance, but no, I think Jace could have played that better.
Little bit of hesitation on H2K side on that dive. Ryu connects the Varus to ultimate, but yeah, Odo1, they wasn't sure to use Equalize. He uses it, but Ryu ends up beating everyone.
I honestly, I hate. Like, I'm just thinking this is gonna be another slow bleed. Fnatic will eventually take this. Their comp is just. Oh.
H2K to group a little bit and establish some vision control around the mid lane. They're using it here to almost create a pick out of flash leads. That could be important for the next fight.
Seeing such a confident player. It's not enough, he's forced out. Right, his vision control yet again.
They just can't keep control of this side of the map, and this is again Fnatic. Their neutral objective control is really second to none here. I mean, you look at the number of dragons and barons that they are able to spawn on. It's just
I think the one thing that H2K does have is better poke in Corki and Corki and Varus. Sivir and Jace is really all Fnatic has, but it's just not quite as strong. Sivir falls off later, the Boomerang Blade, but early game, that is significant poke. Oh my gosh. Like, that should never happen, man.
Three dragons now.
Oh, this is so bad. Imagine the difference. Fnatic now gained 5% extra movement speed, whereas H2K would have gotten 6 or 8% extra damage on both AP and AD, which is ideal for a poke composition. This is such a big steal. Big mistake by H2K.
oh, Huni's gonna have to burn that flash. He gets out of the way.
Yeah, he's so fast. Sivir ulted as well, but they have 3% or whatever. Sorry, third dragon. They have the bonus movement speed. Like they're so fast. This team.
Around the back of the pit, and they took that a little hastily.
No, no, no,
They
it
have
was
later.
fine.
You
That
have a
was fine.
sight.
I
And
mean,
there's only shock
that,
blast
yeah.
could steal it. Potentially, but Peppermint was in the base, so oh, unlucky.
I can
Well,
still say miracle.
it does really, once again, make it hard for H2K. They're trying to use the current spike they have, not really paying off except for that mid one finally got taken down now. Properly. Had such a good setup though around the dragon itself and how they played around Fnatic any kind of control. Really like the mid lane push for them.
5% move speed on Fnatic right now. It's on the hunt. Kyle's gonna Ascension and the Janna passive. All in right now is Captain Boots. And then choo choo choo, the pain train is coming.
For the time being, H2K are still in the hold after the giving up that dragon. They're still down 4,500 gold 22 minutes into this game. They've just not been able to work as fast as Fnatic have been able to themselves. And this is a team that's built.
This game is over.
Bufftos creeps up, and suddenly that double poke will no longer be able to clear that wave, and then Fnatic can really open up the map.
You know, I said it a little bit earlier, H2K, they need to rely on getting those picks. The problem is, the moment they step away from their minion line, that's what happens. Look at Ryu's health bar. That's one shot blast.
Every time he charges up, it's gonna disappear if you launch. He says, well, I have one of those too. Thank you. Says Reckless.
Small shield gave him some mana right back. The item spikes too. I mean, they've been getting out of control. I'm going to touch on this a little bit earlier, but you know, this is how this Jace can go. Look at the damage he's able to put out. Huni now is getting big. This tower, they can't defend it.
There's also a prime example of what happens when you play these mid-game poke compositions and you don't get that lead. You never really get to group up. Like, the snowball looks even worse in that sense because Fnatic's comp here are basically built around with the amount of movement speed and the poke from Peppermint to just get onto H2K.
Look at the respect from Fnatic though. When you see H2K in similar positions when they're ahead, they will try and open up an inhibitor as advantage. Fnatic says, okay, now what can we get here? 3 outer towers. That's another, you know,
Wait
3,000
for
gold.
next dragon.
What's next?
Next
We're
Baron.
at 4 Owen dragons. We have complete vision control. We have poke advantage. Why would we rush an inhibitor in complete throw? Now let's just wait for complete dragon and Baron. And I really hope Fnatic get that for a spectator point of view because I want to see how much damage Pemivin does on one of those combos with aspect of the dragon and Baron run.
You can really tell that Fnatic is a team that is much learned and improved, not just from the spring split, but even some of their previous games. We're talking about this methodical, surgical style of play that they're now developing. That, you know, everyone remembers those really memorable, those crazy unicorns games where we're back and forth, dive the Nexus, and try to just kill everyone before you can finish it. Really hectic plays. That is not really Fnatic so much anymore. This is a team that is growing and learning, and they're looking nigh unstoppable.
They just have the whole package as a Western team at the moment. You have the players, you have the strategy, a lot of praise for Dalo as well, coach of Fnatic organization with what they built up around here. So praise to them, but also to H2K. I mean, yes, they are falling behind in this game here, but they have still been so fantastic throughout the entire split. Even last split as well when it came into the LCS.
Yeah, I think we're about to see a clear 1, 2, and 3 in the European LCS so far. But going back to this game, I really feel Fnatic is one of the only teams that have been successful in bringing out an off-meta champion. What Olaf is to Fnatic, I don't see any other team having this pocket pick that's so unique to them that works. We've seen many Volibears.
Many Volibears?
We've seen many
Two, which in my book is
Olafs.
which in my book 2 Volibears is 2.
They had a Wukong earlier today as well.
Yeah.
I didn't mind it.
But anyways, with this Olaf pick, the funny thing for Fnatic is it's, you know, when we saw it last week, when we saw it before, it was, you know, they commented up with the Lulu, the idea was throw all the shields on and run it. Janet can give you a little bit of that, but it's not nearly as potent. Even so, Reignover's had a stand-up performance. He's obviously the primary tank of this team, but you were talking to Champsland about how it's not necessarily an optimal tank pick. That ultimate, though, they just cannot stop him, and they keep charging forward.